And I'm Robert Sneed. So how you been this week?
I've been pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Good. The fall break was short though.
Yeah, oh yeah, most definitely.
Samsung may have put out the fire, but the company is still cleaning up the mess. The world's largest smartphone maker has slashed billions of its estimated profits. After halting production of its Galaxy Note 7, the company is still trying to figure out why the phones are catching fire. Like you see here, as consumers wonder if the manufacturer can be trusted. CNN's Paula Hancock explains from Seoul.
I have a special message for anyone watching tonight's show on their Samsung Galaxy Note 7. Run for your lives.
You can't help but laugh at Stephen Colbert on The Late Show, unless of course you work for Samsung.
The Galaxy 7 is working great!
The South Korean tech giant's woes have become welcome fodder for comedy shows in the US. Social media users are also having some fun of their own, mocking the fact Galaxy Note 7s can be prone to overheating or bursting into flames. Praising the fact it's waterproof, but for all the wrong reasons. Samsung, writing off its Galaxy Note 7 line completely, has done little to silence the jokers.
You have to embrace it. There's no other option. You have to communicate with the customers proactively.
Samsung is now in crisis mode. How to rebuild the brand. How to convince customers a potentially dangerous phone replaced by another potentially dangerous phone does not mean they cannot be trusted.
The bottom line is it makes questions about the brand, because all of a sudden we're not sure we can trust Samsung because they couldn't solve this problem.
Most agree that until Samsung figures out exactly what is wrong with this phone and makes moves to ensure it can never happen again, it will be hard to regain trust. Samsung has built credibility from scratch before. Back in 1995, Chairman Lee Kun-hee ordered mass burning of products he deemed low quality and effective, ramming home the message of quality first. A similar message may be needed now, although perhaps without the fires. There is a second shadow hanging over Samsung products. US regulators last month warned owners of certain top-loading washing machines of safety issues following reports some have exploded. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says it is currently working with Samsung on a remedy. Samsung Electronics has cut its forecast for the third quarter operating profit by a third, and this is really the first indication we have of how this crisis is going to affect them. But what Samsung is unable to answer, the question they simply don't know, is how costly is this mistake going to be to both its brand and its credibility? Paula Hancock, CNN Seoul.
That is scary. And speaking of scary, with Halloween approaching, the phenomenon of creepy clowns popping up in random places shows no sign of slowing down. But you won't believe where the latest sighting was. Jeremy Roth has today's. Take a look at this.
I don't know about you, but I've about had it with the whole creepy clown thing. I mean, come on, enough already. The latest scary sighting comes out of Detroit, where a driver captured disturbing video of a creepy clown hanging off the back of a city bus. Commuters were understandably perplexed.
What?
Is that a clown?
Oh, heck you know.
Heck to the no is right. At least that's what the Detroit Department of Transportation is saying. They have sent the video to police, who are investigating the bizarre bozo stowaway. Well, it's that time of year again, pumpkin time. And while I will be doing my best to avoid pumpkin-spiced everything at every turn, these pumpkin farmers in California are cashing in. There were gourds of all shapes and sizes on display at the World Championship Pumpkin Weigh-Off, but they all took a back seat to Washington schoolteacher Cindy Tobeck's freakishly large entry, weighing in at a whopping 1,910 pounds.
It's the biggest thing I've ever grown, and I'm real excited to be here. This is my ultimate pumpkin fantasy.
Cindy's award-winning gourd fell short of breaking any world records, but since the winner was slated to get a cash prize of $6 per pound, I'm sure she will get over it. Take a look at this. I'm Jeremy Roth.
Well, that was one big pumpkin. Let's take a look at this week's weather. Here's Burrito Dave.
It's dudes. It is beautiful outside. It's a bit warmer than this weekend. Looking at the weather, the current temperatures are around 91 in Memphis and 83 in Atlanta. Taking a look at tonight and tomorrow, today you've got a high of 83 and a low of 59. Tomorrow goes into highs of 82 and lows of 63. Cooler at 79 on Saturday. And that's it for the weather. Back to you.
Thanks, Burrito Dave. Well, that's it for today at ChattState. Be sure to check us out online and on the Wall TV in the amphitheater.
You guys have a good evening.